It's time for the Culture, where we highlight history, traditions, and cultural issues unique to the Black experience in the DMV. Now, by now, you may have heard of the young man who went from being a sanitation worker to being accepted to Harvard Law School. Michael Quander explains why the story behind his success is more than meets the eye.
Today we're going to be doing Harvard.
You can feel the nerves, see the anticipation on Brehan Staten's face, and then...
Congratulations!
But to understand why this moment is important and so meaningful, you need to know how he got here.
Grew up in a pretty great household initially, very privileged, middle-class family, private school, until the age of 8.
That's when Staten says his mother left the home and his family behind.
It was just a very traumatizing experience.
Their stable household was shattered. The family struggled paying bills, and Staten's dad was forced to raise 2 boys on his own.
There were times where we didn't have food. There were times when the electricity was out.
The Prince George's County native made it through high school, but his grades and test scores weren't good enough to get him into college.
So I opted to go work for a trash company.
But Staten says his co-workers and the owner of the trash company saw more in him. His brother made a decision that would change the trajectory of his life.
So he dropped out of school so I could go to school so he could support my dad and I could thrive in school.
Staten got help getting his rejection to Bowie State overturned, and he excelled.
And from there, I started getting 4.0s, high 3.0s.
He eventually found himself at the University of Maryland College Park, where he proved himself as a leader, despite having to go back to work as a sanitation worker to provide for his family when his dad had a stroke. Staten still graduated and ended up being a student speaker at the ceremony. But even after that, he has had a rocky road with health problems, lost job opportunities, and poverty. Still, he pushed through, did the work, and applied to law schools. I know, that's a lot. But all of what this 24-year-old has been through made this moment that much more special.
Life ain't going to be fair. Life's not going to be fair at all. But we got to utilize the light that we do have and make the most of it.
I love that story. I'm going to get into that a little bit more in my final thought. That was Michael Quander reporting. If you want to send him an idea for his For the Culture segment, hit Michael up on social media or shoot him an email. Also do that just to say hello.